I wrote it in fall semester of last year, and it was basically just an exploration of these characters. It came from a one-act play that I'd written years ago, and I was going to throw it away except for this one character called the Trucker and this character called Eddie. The biggest discovery came when I cut out Eddie and Ben from the play. And when I finally realized what the play was actually going to be about was these two different stories of loss. And so to tell those two stories, I really didn't need those characters that went missing in the play, and it was in fact better to have them never appear in the play, because then the audience gets to make up their stories about those two people that are missing. They really are missing from the play. That was definitely like the biggest turnaround in the play, and I think it really like opened up what I could do, and also figuring out Bonnie, because for I think the first week of rehearsal I just had sort of shelved her, and I didn't know what if she was even going to be in the play. So just getting rid of all of that stuff and then allowing Bonnie to come back in, there was just a freedom, and I sort of liked writing the play again, which was good because I think I was starting to feel trapped. I think when I came I wanted to leave with a play, because I didn't feel like I came here with a play, and so my goal was really to like get a first draft of a play. And I do think I have one, definitely, now that I'm leaving, and now that I think I'm just going to continue working this way. I feel like the play is on the right path. The questions that I got from the second feedback session from the audience, those are the right questions that I'm having too in my head, so that sort of confirms that I feel like I'm going in the right way. And I feel excited about the play, which I think is sort of my emotional litmus test for whether I should be writing this play or not, is that I want to write it. I think the discovery that I made from the first reading, when I came to WordBRIDGE, I thought the Trucker was a man in his 50s who'd been doing this for a really long time, and what I realized after the first reading is that he was actually a man in his early 30s, and that he was really charming and probably attractive, and that had to be a part of how he was able to ingratiate himself into these people's lives. So that was a good character discovery, and just being able to like switch out actors and then hear new voices, and it was really, really helpful because I didn't feel tied to anything. I don't know if I would have a play if I hadn't come here. Like just the discoveries that I was able to make, people supporting those discoveries, like everyone has just been so totally generous, and I'm so grateful for coming here. They just sort of create an environment where your play can succeed. It takes me years to write a play, and really I wrote that version of the play that you saw in 48 hours. So I think not having the internet and not having television, it made me realize that I can actually do so much more than I let myself do in my normal writing world, and that is a huge gift, because now I've done it, and now I know I can do it again.